and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you doing? I hope all is well with you, and welcome to my garden. It is a little breezy out here right now, and I am very happy though to be out here after all of that heat and um, you know, sun bearing down on us and the lack of rain, drought, that things have changed. Last night, or early morning, I should say, that it rained around 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I heard the pitter patter on the windows, and I heard the downpour, and it was just beautiful. The garden really needed that rain. And right now, it's breezy out, the sun is shining, and everything is a little fresh and beautiful. It's really great because August was a really tough month, I think, with the drought, the lack of water, and the sun hitting us with all of that heat that my plants in the garden suffered a lot. We had to spend a lot of money watering the garden, but it was worth it because now that we're getting some rain, it has made it worth it. The plants have decided to perk up, like my Coleus and my purple perilla. The roses are reblooming, and this is the verbena here. The zinnias have decided to come back in and to start blooming as well. At one point, I was wondering, well, what's happening with these zinnias? Are they going to grow? Am I going to get some big, beautiful zinnias this year? And this time, and just I would say the last 2 or 3 um, weeks. Well, I would say two weeks that rain has been coming, and now a little more frequent with some of the thunderstorms, that the zinnias are starting to actually bloom and grow, and things are looking a whole lot better. I really love my mother of pearl roses, and I'm thinking strongly about adding more roses. Yes, I want some more roses because they're just so beautiful. And these roses, the bloomable roses that I got from Lowe's, actually have been really strong and healthy and disease resistant. Just a wonderful addition to the garden. I am thinking of getting some roses uh, that are, by the way, I got my magazine, Victoria, and I do like that old style, the old world style. And I got it, it came in a couple of days. So that's my, days ago, so that's my show and tell. But I saw these roses here. You see that color? That's what I want to get. I want to add that with my roses here, my mother of pearl rose, to have that kind of creamy white. That would be great. Someone has joined me. Hello, hello, hello there. Oh, Black's Tropical Homestead. Hello, Sheree. Sheree, hello, beautiful soul sister. I am preparing dinner and listening. How are you? So good to have someone here with me in the chat. And so I need to actually introduce myself a little bit better. And don't mind my hair. It's been windy and breezy, and I went out earlier today. I didn't think I was going to make this live because I had to go out, and I thought I wouldn't get back home just soon. I am great, blessed. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Sheree. Sheree, yes. Yes, Sheree. You look beautiful. Thank you, sweetness. Um, I didn't think I would get back on time to be with you. And I was actually in downtown Boston. By the way, my name is Catherine. For those who are watching and wondering who's this person, hello, G Mama Grows. How are you? So my name is Catherine, and this is my garden, Catherine's Garden and Home. I added the and home part to it because of the fact that I am in the Northeast, Zone 6. And what happens, of course, is that we experience the four seasons: spring, summer, fall, autumn, and winter. Good evening, Miss Catherine, and all gardening friends. Yes, Team Mama. Oh, gardens are me. Beverly, how are you? Yes, good to see you. And so I was downtown. I had to go downtown to do some business. And while I was walking down there, the wind started gusting because the way that Boston is situated, we're right um, the downtown area near the city hall and so forth. It's off the water, right? The Atlantic Ocean is there. And so you can get some gusts of breeze that could just, especially in the wintertime, knock you over. Hello, Monica. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. So good. And so I was walking through, and I got dropped down there, so I was um, in the building, and I didn't feel the breeze. My hair was in place, but then when I got outside, it was like all over the place. I was, oh wow, I should have just pulled it back. So that's why it's so full and fluffy. But I do love the breeze, and I actually do like the breeze going through my hair. Lifting it up and flopping it up and down. I look like a wild woman, but I do like the feeling. I like the flow. And so here in my garden right now, that breeze is still here. It has reached even up where I am, and I can feel it. And so you'll probably be hearing the breeze behind me. And I like the breeze in my hair too. You do? It does go in. That's the only time it starts to move, when the breeze goes through it. But anyway, um, that's just a distraction. Yeah, but actually it's the experience of the garden, experience of being outside, and being in nature. Even if it's just walking on the concrete and so forth, you're still experiencing the fresh air and the wind and the breeze, right? And all of that is good because it just makes you know that you're alive. And with all of the different things that have been happening to us since 2020, and it being so, we've been so confined to the house and the home, and we're so much more cautious. It's hard to get out, but being out is a good thing because we're able to breathe in some fresh air, and especially with the garden, we're able to enjoy the beauty of the garden. So today, what I want to talk about is what are your thoughts concerning gardening in the month of August? How was your August? Was your August a good one, or was it very trying? And have you reached, and if it was trying, has things eased up for you like it has for me? And earlier I was saying how it rained this morning. It rained around 3:30, 4 o'clock. It just came down really heavy, and it rained only for about 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, but it was enough to awaken the garden. And we've been getting that lately from drought conditions earlier in August to now more um, of some rain coming in, at least 2 or 3 times or even 4 times during the week, so that the plants are responding to it. And my flowers are now actually starting to bloom, and I'm getting some flowers. Now, earlier in spring, hello, Sonia. How are you? Hello, it's good to see you, Miss Catherine and Chad. How are you? So good to see you too. Earlier in I didn't harvest any beans, but I'll try again. I am having pretty blooms coming on my flowers though. Good. Yes. G Mama. Hello, I'm listening. Hello everyone. Darlene Brown, how are you? Sonia. Beverly saying hello. Yes. You know what? G Mama, that is so true about um earlier. So, what are your thoughts concerning the garden in the month of August? Earlier, it looked like things were going to dry up and shrivel up. Especially, I remember with the 90 temperatures and almost hitting 100, that my flowers, if I didn't go out there and water them in the morning and then water them in the evening, I would lose them. You could just see them just about to wilt. So you know my water bill was huge for the month of August. But now we seem to be going back to getting some rain in, and the plants are responding to that. Plus, the temperatures I noticed are lower at night, that they're not, they're almost like low 60s, which gives the plants a chance to, refresh along with some dew on the grass. It developed dew on the grass so that it's like self-watering. And so the plants are responding. So this is my bouquet for today for you all. And I had such a great time um, walking through because as I said, I went in town earlier, so I wasn't able to walk the garden. I had to leave early this morning, and I wasn't able to walk the garden. So I went through walking the garden looking for flowers, what I can pick um, as my bouquet for to show you all my cut flowers, my cut floral arrangement. And I was just impressed with the flowers and how they just all came together in the garden. And it looks pretty like this too in the garden. It's just pretty. Um, this is purple perella, and this smells really good. This is part of like the basil family. It's like a basil, and you always have beautiful flowers. Thank you. Thank you, G Mama. And then this is Coleus. Now, I didn't think this Coleus was going to grow at all. It really struggled at the beginning of August and in July when it was really dry. It was just I put it in there early, and gave it fertilizer and watered it and so forth. And I thought that it would never come, and it has definitely grown to a place where I could actually cut a branch of it and use it as the bouquet. Now, if you notice here in the middle here, that is it trying to flower. So what I've been doing is going around and pinching. It's what it's called pinching off this piece here, and that way it will then branch out and become larger. If you can please, Sonia, we need to get rid of. I don't know who Joshua Robinson is, but I think I'm going to need to block him because I don't think that I'm going to remove. Yeah, I removed. I think it's a troll. Yeah. Yeah, so this is it. This is Verbena. Nah, you want to get rid of him. Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yes. This is Verbena bonariensia. And my rose, this is the like third flush of my rose. And this rose is a mother of pearl rose. And I got it from Lowe's. I bought it at Lowe's last year, and I bought two of them. And this year, they really have sprawled and become really large bushes. And even though it's in the flower bed, and right now I have the squash plants. I don't know if you've been watching my little shorts that I've been, or little garden moments that I've been giving you all. You will see the squash just trailing through that bed. And these roses are able to handle them and still are blooming some beautiful, beautiful blooms. And then here, these are the zinnias that I planted from seed, from my Dollar Tree seeds, dollar 25 cent, $1.25 seeds from the Dollar Tree, from the $1.25 store. And look how beautiful they are. Isn't that gorgeous? So I think that I just love this arrangement. Now, verbena cost a little bit more. And the purple perella was free, actually, was a gift from a gardening friend. And it's just so prolific. It just spreads. If you let it go to seed, you'll find purple perilla all over your garden. It will just plant itself. And I don't mind one bit. It's just so beautiful. And so this is my bouquet. We thought we really wanted to do flower gardening. Every time I do this, it reminds me of when at the beginning, you remember this book when we were talking about creating a cut flower garden? Remember when we were talking about starting our own cut flower garden? Yeah. And look it, we're really doing it. We're making it happen. And I know a lot of you have planted seeds and planted flowers in your garden. And I hope that you are going around and just observing your garden, seeing what you have, and using your bounty, using what you have there to create a beautiful bouquet that you can enjoy. Now with the cut flowers, the flowers may not last a long time. Like these roses, I know that they probably last for the next couple of um, days. Maybe I might get 4 or 5 days out of the roses, but the zinnias will last a long time. I still have my floral arrangement from last Wednesday, and the zinnias are looking really, really good. I could actually they're drying out, but they're still looking good. You could see that. And then I had cut some of the mints, and they're still looking really good too. But I wanted something different for this Wednesday, because this is the last day in August. Yeah, hit the like button. That's what Sonia's telling you to do. If you like talking about flowers and plants and garden, hit the like button. Yes. But anyway, remember we planned that earlier in the year, in spring, when we were planning our gardens, when we were thinking about intentionally gardening, right? With my book. And look at that. Look at that. Look at the beauty. By being intentional, I've been able to create this arrangement. I feel satisfied by it. I think it looks really pretty. And the more that I create bouquets, I think the more beautiful they're becoming, because now I'm gaining an eye for it, you know? Because sometimes you walk through and you look at the plants, and you wonder, well, I don't really have anything I can cut. I don't think I'm going to be able to make a bouquet. And I've had that feeling before, but then when I walk through it again and I look carefully and start looking at the color combinations and looking at the stem size and looking at the leaf shape and structure, I realize, wow, I think I can make a really nice bouquet with that. And I've realized that you don't really need a whole lot of flowers. So this is one branch. This is 1, 2, 3 of these verbena, 3 roses, and 3 zinnias. I chose 3 zinnias. So in threes like that, um, it really holds, it's able to make a good bunch. And then they say to pull off the leaves at the bottom so that if the leaves are not below the water. But I decided not to do that. I think I'm going to wait one more season before I start to cut flowers. Okay, that's no problem if you want everything to grow up a little bit more. Because my roses, this is their second year in. So I understand. The first year, I have those other roses, my Pinkabelle and some of the other roses, and I really don't want to cut them yet. I still, because they're kind of small, they're smaller, they just got in this year. And I want to see them on the bush. But definitely for next year, yeah, we're thinking ahead, and you will have beautiful blooms like these. And then with the zinnias, um, making sure that you follow through and plant your seeds too, and save the seeds. Now that's the other thing. Now I'm going to make sure I save these seeds. Hey, evening, Miss Catherine. Those glorious flowers are gorgeous. Wow, thank you. Yes, Rachel, Brampton Gardner, they're all from my garden. And because the rain has come, everything is a lot more lively. And I believe that for the first couple of weeks in September, I'm going to have a really great show of flowers. If they don't get smothered by the squash and other plants. I was hoping to cut a flower bouquet. What did you say? I was hoping to cut a flower bouquet this week, but hurt my foot, so I'll have to try and get the kid to go cut some. Well, sorry about hurting your foot. Yes. But now, because everyone, do you realize that this is the last day of August? Yes, it is the last day of August. So you must somehow find a way to enjoy your flowers. Harvest your flowers and enjoy the moments. It's about moments now, people. It's about moments. Right before you could say, oh, August, yeah, August did fly by. And you know why? It felt like it flew by. Yeah. Well, everything has its timing, but I believe August went by fast because of the heat and the drought, and it made you, for me, we had to be out watering continually. Gee, Mama, did I win something? I just got a lovely card in the mail. Oh, so hopefully you heal up fast. Yes. And G Mama says, Rachel, that she hopes that you will heal up fast, and I do too. And is it the same foot that you hurt before? Or is it this a different part, a different section? Well, I hope that you heal rapidly. And I know that you've been having such a great, you know what, Rachel, you've been having such a great summer because of your dog, Dexter. Is it Dexter? Dexter. He has been such an addition to your family and to your garden. I, yes, same foot, same spot. Oh, sorry to hear that. You wanted some Legos spinach seeds. So G Mama's gonna give you some Legos spinach seeds, I guess. Okay. So anyway, whereas this time though, I need to wrap it up and do more exercises to strengthen it. Yeah, take care of yourself, Rachel. Yes, do what you need to do. Whatever you need to do to get well, do it. All right? We want you well. Because we have to have more experiences. I did. Thank you. I was like, I forget I won something? Huh? She did. I got them in the mail today. Oh, okay. Well, you're a winner. You won. Um, this is here, managing pests and disease. The other thing I found that in August, that because it was so dry, that the slugs weren't out, and a lot of the pests that normally would have been out in my garden weren't there because it was just too dry. And that meant that my kale was pretty clean. The leaves were clean on the kale, the collards, and even, well, the cabbage had a few holes, but because I think of the cabbage butterfly, that little white butterfly. But other than that, my vegetables did not suffer, or even the flowers here. I didn't have any kind of Japanese beetle or anything like that, or any problems. But these roses are disease resistant. They are really good roses. I recommend those bloomables roses. Definitely. If you see that kind of brown container, it says bloomables, and it's a rose. I suggest that if you really like the color, you like what it looks like in the spring next year, make sure you buy it because it is a good investment. I think that it will add to your garden. My David Austin rose is doing all right. Um, so next year I'm hoping to see what exactly happens to it. Rachel says, she says, I saw two Japanese beetles and I drowned them. Yeah, I really didn't see a whole lot of insects. What about anyone else? Did any of you see or have a lot of insects and bug problems? My Brussels are being eaten by everything but me right now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Um, gee, Mama. Um, with the Brussels. So maybe you're gonna spray it with something, maybe some neem oil or something. Um, I have ants. Any ideas? Ants. No, I've never really. Anyone have any ideas about how to get rid of ants in the garden? Um, I, yes, white flies and those beetles. Oh no, Monica. Oh wow. The white flies, I didn't have that problem. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't have, or maybe I just didn't notice them. I don't know, but I did. It seemed to be fine. The black pepper. Sonia will keep them away. Black pepper, Sonia, get some black pepper out, and that will keep them away, according to G Mama Grows. That's why we grow together. Diatomaceous earth. That's what Rachel is suggesting. She's suggesting. I think for the Brussels sprouts, maybe. Yeah. Thank you, G Mama Grows. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So that was it. Managing pests and disease. Well, according to our book here, beetles, I kill them with vinegar and water. Wow, you all are resourceful. According to our book here, by Erin Van Zakeen, uh, the Floret Farms Cut Flower Garden book, she suggests managing pests and disease. It's supremely discouraging to walk out into the garden to find your precious flowers being nibbled on by some mysterious bug, or even worse, their tender leaves covered in spots or powdery film. Every region deals with different sets of insects and diseases, so I encourage you to find resources in your area, such as nurseries, garden clubs, or master gardener groups that can help you identify and treat problems that are common to where you live. Um, and she suggests, though, to help your plants to be strong in the first place. Hey, Deborah, how are you? So good to have you. No matter where you garden, a few key practices can help prevent problems. We can remember this for the future. Plants, like people, get sick when they are under stress. Now, a lot of the plants were under stress, and I found that if any part of my garden suffers from prolonged stress, insects and disease move in shortly thereafter. So be sure to water, weed, and check for bugs and diseases regularly. So this is her remedy. One of her ways of being proactive is to remove sickly plants at once and dispose of them in the burn pile or trash. since disease spores don't always die in the compost pile. By spotting insects early, you can take swift measures before the problem gets out of hand. And that is true. Now, what I've found now, that's good, I'm glad you're fine. What I found now, right now, is that my squashes are getting powdery mildew. Yeah, powdery mildew on the squash. And that usually happens, but it really doesn't harm the plant, it just makes the plant look messy. So I am not in a hurry to go through and cut away all of that because it's not all of the leaves. And also we're heading into September, and so soon I'm going to be harvesting my pumpkins and squash. And so I decided to show you one of my latest winter squash. And this is from a seed that I had last year. This winter squash. It's so cute. I, by mistake, disconnected it. So it's a little young, but it's so pretty. I love it with yeah, it's so cute. It's cute. And there are a lot of other cute ones. These are like the winter squash, the little winter squash. So I'm going to have a lot of winter squash and the patty pan. My patty pan seeds, they came back. Sonia, I had given you some patty pan seeds. Did you get any patty pan? Did they germinate for you? I hope so, because I have patty pans just flowing through the garden. I'm in a meeting, so I'll have to go. Oh, well, thank you so much for popping in. By the way, Deborah sent some pictures of her okra, and I'm going to be putting them on the website with Deborah's pictures. So if you want to send pictures for me to add to the website, send it to Catherine's Garden Home LWS.weebly.com. And when you go to the contact, then you can contact me and give me permission to put your pictures on the website, and I will share them. I'm going to see if I can also add some of those pictures to the community, to my community page here on YouTube. I tried to do that before, and it gave me a little problems, but I'm going to try and share your pictures on the community page as well. So if you want to send some pictures of your garden for August and anything that is most special for you, do that. Send it. And I want to also share with you that I got my new, with the pumpkins, I got my new Victoria magazine, and look what was on the cover. Oops, I don't want you to broadcast my see, look what was on the cover. The pumpkins. And I said, oh my goodness, I'm going to have a lot of pumpkins like that, and I'm going to be able to display it just like this, or similar to it, for you very, very soon. Because I'm going to gather my pumpkins and create a centerpiece. And so you could do the same thing too. And if you're growing a squash or pumpkins or anything like that, and you want to send a picture of that, that would be great. And we could show our different arrangements. Yeah, we're coming into pumpkin season. And I thought these pumpkins were so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that colorful? Wow. So, one sec. So, if you are gathering pumpkins, put it together, take a picture of it. Take a picture of it and send it to me, okay? Thank you, Brampton. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the website. Hi, who's that? Um, Yard Foods, how are you? Hi. Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Jump up. Jump up. Yes, that's what's happening. I live in the city. By the way, I am in the city, right? I'm in the neighborhoods of Boston, and we have a cultural mix. And I think that carnival or jump up time is going to be happening soon. And every now and then we have people who come through with their music, and uh, you know we know that we're in the city, so that's what that's all about. Okay, so what are your? I want you all to come and join me in the chat. I'm not as fast as Jesse though. I was busy adding tags to a video. All right, that's fine. What are your thoughts concerning gardening in the month of August? Come on, I need you all to give me some conversation in the chat here, and I want your opinion. So, what did you like? Everybody, listen to this question and get ready to type. You're doing a good job in the garden. Thank you, Yard Foods. I appreciate it. What did you like best about your garden in August? Everyone, put a comment in the chat. What did you like? This is the question. What did you like best about your garden in August? What made you happy with your garden in August? All right, put it in the chat. And then the next question, yeah, so what I liked about my garden in August are the cannas. The cannas and the caladiums finally showed up, but especially the cannas. And I have to, every time I talk about my cannas, I have to say that Brampton gardener Rachel encouraged me to save those cannas, and I am grateful. It was the best thing ever. August is a wonderful month to plant. It's raining and it's very nice. It rained for you, Yard Foods, not here in Boston. We had drought, but it's still a good month. All of the color, it was filling in and blooming. All right, Rachel, yeah. Yeah, in spite of the drought conditions and the heat, the tropical plants really enjoyed the heat and they showed up. They actually helped to bring add some spark, some excitement to my garden. And my elephant ear, oh my goodness, they sprouted up with all of that heat and everything. It was great. My lithianthus and dahlias, wow, good for you, Bev, because my dahlias are just starting to decide to do something. Oh wow, my cannas are just starting to bloom so pretty. I can't wait for my new hibiscus to bloom. It's full of buds. Yeah, that's the other thing, the hibiscus. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, they started to open up. I thought they were a done deal, and they showed up as well. Um, yes, it's raining for me here in Jamaica. You are in Jamaica. Hey, my Caribbean friend, how you doing? Yes, well, you can understand the yams, my dashings, my elephant ears. They started growing, and the leaves were getting bigger and bigger, and it's just, I said, "Whoa, look at this! Look at how my dashing is growing." Mm. My roses, Sonia, your roses. That's fabulous. That's fabulous. Because I remember when you started growing roses, you were a little timid about that, but now your confidence is building. And Sonia, you mentioned your basil. I saw that comment, yeah, with the basil. I planted my basil seeds too, and they are just smelling so good, adding so much to my food. It's so beautiful. Monica said, my strawberry blonde marigold flowers. Woo, that looks pretty. Oh, I don't know what it looks like, but in my mind I could imagine that combination. Wow, my strawberry blonde marigold flowers. Wow, Monica. All right. Yay, Jamaica. Yes. Yards food, so good to have you. G Mama Gross says my hibiscus is full of buds too. Wow. So you got to send me a picture of it. I need to see the beauty. Yes. So jealous about the elephant ears. I went the poor man's route and used some Edos and some dang animal ate it. Oh, sorry about that. But I'm going to save those tubers for next year because I assume that as the tubers get bigger and bigger, that the leaves will be larger as well. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Hi, Yard Foods. We've had some rain showers today, too. Yeah, save your canna seeds too. You know, I actually saw, Rachel, the canna seeds on the new canna that I bought. That's at the top. And I was looking at them and I said, oh, Rachel says for me to save these seeds. So I am going to do that. I'm going to save the seeds because that's a new leaf and that leaf is really pretty. It's like, it's green and yellow streaks. It's so pretty. It really is. And the flower is a nice orangey. I think I did a video, a little short video of that, of the canna in the front. And so I'm going to definitely want to save that. Save all the tubers, yes. They're really cool looking seeds. Yeah, the seeds are different. I found that to be exciting about the canna. Um, I really like that feel in the garden because I have all of the annuals going, especially the impatiens and some of the annuals there, the bedding plants. But it's those key special plants like the tropicals or the roses or some of these special, things that are just a little bit more special that just makes your garden um, speak to you a little bit more, takes it over the top, helps them give it that oomph, that it's not just a garden full of bedding plants, but there's something unique about it. At least that's what I think. I guess that's where I am at right now. Before I was excited about, the regular marigolds and the zinnias and the impatiens and the petunias and the coloring of it. But now I want something with a little bit more, something a little bit more different. What can I add that's different to the garden? And the tropicals was something definitely different to add this year to the garden. I'm glad that I pushed it. And you know what? We came up with that in our discussion earlier in our intentional garden planning. You remember when we were planning? Yes, you guys were good. Never before seen cool colors. The marigold changes color with the temps. Dark reds, oranges, yellows, pastel pink, rose. So pretty. Really? Monica, I'm gonna have to figure. Where did you get those seeds for your marigolds? Cause that might be something to try. Cause I just have the regular French marigolds, and then I did yellow marigolds. Small. I did the big ones from the Dollar Tree, the big yellow ones, and some of them came up on the other side. I'm really enjoying my petunias. Are very full. Okay, that's good. Yes, I got them from Burpee. All right. Yeah, I need to. Where's Bev? Bev hasn't been on. Bev, I'm gonna have to be like you and get into the catalog and get me some unique plants and seeds from the catalogs. Beverly, are you there? Okay. So, which plant or flower flourished? And I think we kind of talked about that. Which plant? What will you definitely grow next? I'm here, Lo. You are? Good. Um, what will you definitely grow next year so that you will have a lot in August? What are you going to grow next year? What are you so excited that you said, I am definitely going to grow that? Um, that grew well in August. So what will you definitely grow next year so that you will have a lot of it? So, G Mama, you said your petunias did well. Are you going to grow more petunias? Hey, family popping in. And to good evening. Hey, Kiki, how are you? Yes. We're just talking about what did you like best about your garden in August, because we're saying bye-bye August. I ordered the David Austin catalog. Good, Monica. Lots of Coleus. I'm ordering seeds now. Ha ha ha. Yay, Rachel. Kiki, hi, honey. That's what G Mama is greeting you. Yeah, I think I'm ordering some cranberry and some pink and lime petunias. I'm super excited about it. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Urban Girl Gardener and Lifestyle. Yeah, Sonia's saying hello. Yeah, well, if you're into your petunia, find that plant, that thing that makes you so happy, and add it in and really enjoy it. I have to say, Lysianthus, asters, straw flowers, and more. Yeah, Beverly, that is really great. Wow. Um, the Lysianthus. I was watching Beverly, this one of We Can't Eat the Grass. I think that's the name of her program. And she has a flower farm, and she was showing lithianthus. And the flower looks so pretty. It had such a really dainty, almost like a rose appeal, but yet not a rose. And I was saying, wow, that might be something nice and new to grow next year. Yeah, I found them on my live last week. I was seed shopping. They're in my cart. I went to buy them, but they don't take PayPal. I need my CC, and I'm too lazy to go get it. Oh yeah, I love You Can Eat the Grass. Yeah, you can't eat the grass. Yes, we can't eat the grass in Canada. That's true. Yeah, she's in Canada. I love her, and she has a flower farm, all right? And we were talking about cut flower farms, and I love how she makes her cut bouquets for her for the farmers market bouquets. And I think I got a lot of inspiration from her also with making my bouquets here. And I think that is what I want to do. I want to continue that. Lithianthus are really slow growers, so I'm not sure I want to try to bother with them. Oh, okay. Yeah. My Cleome flower, only the white blooms, no other color, and it is a queen color mix. Yeah, that is what happened. My Cleome grew also, and I actually saved the seeds of the Cleome today. I was going to show you all. I saw the seeds drying up, and I went and I saved some of those seeds so that I can plant them next year, the Cleome seeds. But I added Cleome this year in the garden, planted from seed, actually did the winter sowing, and they are they're doing okay. They're doing okay. I thought I would be a little bit more excited about them, but next year I think I'm going to grow some anyway. Oh, that's disappointing, Monica. I got a pack of pink ones last week. Yeah, I had a mixed one and had a pink and white. I like the white ones though, Monica. I love Nicole too at Gardens on Me. Nicole? Yeah. I love Nicole too. Yeah. The bees love them. Yeah, I think that all of the cut flowers that I put in my garden. You know what I did? Hello. Hi, hello City Girl Gardener, how are you? So good to have you come and join us. You know what I did last year? Oh, sorry, Nicole. It's Flower Hill. Flower Hill Farm is good too. Flower Hill Farm is good too. I watched her. I think she's um and I saw her making floral bouquets or arrangements too. Is she the one who just bought a nursery, a garden shop? I think that's the same one. But anyway, yeah. Duval. Yes. Hi, how are you? So good to have you. So, let me ask you this. So, which plant she bought a nursery? Yes. Yeah. I'm excited about the new nursery. Yes. Hey, Cassie, how you doing? It's like a Hallmark story. Yes, it is. Brampton. Yeah. Everybody's welcoming Duval CGG. Yes, and Cassie. Hi, Cassie. Cassie, you love my bouquet of flowers? Yeah. This is from my garden. Now I don't decorate the back as well as I do the front because I want you all to see everything. So, but it still looks pretty anyway from every side. I was thinking about that. I said I need to get some more flowers for the back just in case I show you all. And I ended up showing you. You get to see how I put everything to the front. Um, but that's part of it, you know. Like if when you are making your arrangements, um, you could do that. Yeah, so these are all flowers from my garden, and I am so excited. This is the end of August, the last day of August, and with all of the struggles that I went through with August, with the drought and with the hot temperatures and needing to consistently water the garden so that it could stay alive. That finally we're getting rain here in the Boston area. It rained this morning, yay, for a couple of hours, drenching rain that really got into the ground. And the plants are responding to it because now it's starting to. I never got my August garden tour filmed. Well, you got one more day. I might try this evening. Yes, try Rachel. Try Rachel. Yes. Make sure. I hope you all are taking pictures. And I want to see bouquets from your garden. I want to see what you're harvesting from your garden. It could be bouquets. It could be veggies. Whatever. Just share it with us. And send it to the website. That's Catherine's Garden Home LWS.weebully.com, and it should be in the show notes. It should be. If not, I will be putting it in the show notes. And Brampton has already shared it with you all there in the chat. I don't have enough filler for bouquets. Yeah, well, you know what? You may just think of your shrubs. Think of your shrubs. You can use them. Remember last week I used um, my what do you call it? It's sitting right here. I used my shrub. Let me get it so you can see what last week's looks like from this week. Oops. Yeah, this was last week's. This is last week's bouquet. And you see, this is mint, and I'm sure it's rooting. I just left it in the water, and it's held up pretty well. Now the zinnias are gone pretty much, except for the small ones. They look pretty reasonable still, right? And the verbena looks pretty reasonable. But this is what I'm talking about. This is this shrub, my variegated euonymus, and that makes a really good filler. So you may not have, you know, you may not have one stem of any flower will do two for a floral arrangement. Brampton. Yes, that's true. Valerie Teller, that still looks great. Yeah, it still looks great. And you could use mint, you could use basil. Be creative in your arrangements. That's what I wanted to talk about also. Um, uh, because Erin was saying that she even used some of her vegetables and she put it in her arrangement. So you could use your if you have whatever you have a lot of can become your filler. So if you have a lot of mint, you could put mint in it. If you have branches of things, you can put that in it. I've always wanted that variegated shove. Yeah, euonymus. They have it. Euonymus. They have it with the white, and they have yellow. I was doing tons of them in 2020, and still put quite a few last year. But this year, a lot of my filler fizzled, and everything is late. Yeah. Well, it's not too late. Um, what you can do is use what you have. What do you have in your garden? Use it. and uh, and make your bouquets. Like she was talking about, like, look at this. This is kale and cabbage, decorative kale and cabbage. Um, and she was also giving suggestions, like if you have grapevine, if you have grapevines, you could put grapevines. If you have amaranth, did your amaranth come in? I had some amaranth. Finally! Um, who was it? I think it was you, Bev. You had mentioned amaranth, growing amaranth, and you too. I caught all my calendra to dry. Yes, the calendra. I've been saving those seeds too, and let me see if she said you could use um, different berries and things. I have a, yeah, you have amaranth. Yes. Do you have some amaranth? It's pretty, but I don't want to cut it. I know what you mean. Yes, I have some amaranth. And it is so beautiful. And the bed that I put it in, I thought I would have a lot of flowers there to cut. So I'm actually not cutting from where I had decided to make my cut flower garden. Instead, I'm cutting from a different area. So, sometimes you make plans for one thing, but then you end up having to shift and do something else. So that's okay. That's okay. Um, but then she was talking about the Dutch style of planting. And she even used like rose hips to make her floral arrangements. Now, I have a lot of rose hips there that I can use, and vines and so forth. Um, and we're talking about amaranth. Look at that. Look at her. So mine are nice. A Love Lies Bleeding. It looks so nice, and it looks good with the zinnias. But I didn't get a lot of zinnias. I don't know. But I think they're going to come now because the rains are coming. I like using the can of seed pods too. They're cool looking texture. Yes, that is true. That is true. Um, Let me see what else that I want to share with you all. So I want to ask you this. What what are you looking forward to in September? A Fifth Ave to plant any this year, because the seed they self seed all over the garden. Wow. Well, that's nice, Beverly. You don't have to plant amaranth this year. Well, I hope my home amaranth self seeds, and I hope they self seed the right color too. I want coral fountain amaranth, but the seeds are always sold out. Wow. Yeah, see, after a while, you fall in love with a certain plant, and then you want some variety. You want to experience it. And that is what we need to start thinking about, because that was one of the questions I was asking you. What will you definitely grow next year so that you will have a lot of it in August next year? Um, but then also, what are you looking forward to in September? What are you looking forward to in September? What are you looking forward to? Are you going to be harvesting a lot of things? And what is about to flower, and what is about to harvest that is making you excited about your garden for September? I started a few amaranth from seed too, but got a ton that self-seeded. So probably won't bother next year. Colin, Calendula, calendula too is self seeds, and the forget me nots. Yeah. Hoping my big tomatoes will be ready in September. Yay! We're gonna be harvesting my red beets. Yes, Monica. All right. Woo! Yes, that is it. I think September is going to be the month for vegetables. I have been harvesting a lot of zucchini, a lot of tomatoes, but I'm hoping that the beets, I'm looking forward to harvesting my bottleneck gourds and seeing my dinosaur kale spinach grow. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited for you all. My kale is doing fantastic. I have been harvesting. This year, I got wise. I started harvesting those leaves and I've been freezing them, putting them in batches and freezing them in the freezer. So I need to get out, oops. I need to get out and harvest more. Yes, people, harvest, harvest, Sonia, my red okra. Congratulations on the red okra. I planted okra and I was sure I was going to have okra this year. I meant to have it, and I planted it, and I guess I just didn't pick the right spots because I didn't get any okra this year. I think there's maybe one okra plant in the front bed up there, and the okra is about this big. The plant is about almost, I would say about maybe a foot tall, and no okra this year. And I would think with all of that heat and everything, the heat and the warm temperatures, maybe it's the drought. Maybe they didn't get enough water. That could have been it. But I didn't have much success with okra. But so congratulations, Sonia, on your okra coming up. Woo! That is good. That is really good. What about the rest of you? Beverly, what are you looking forward to in September? Monica, jeweled red colored cabbage, red burgundy okra. Woo! That's nice. Your cabbage, that's going to look nice together. That's a nice arrangement right there. The okra, the burgundy okra, and the red cabbage. I can almost see it in my mind. I'm waiting for my okra to bloom. It's got buds. Yes, they do. The okra buds remind me of hibiscus plants. Yeah, and it's really pretty. Really pretty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I can see, Monica, the cabbage in the front, the okra coming up in the back with its stems, right? That's cute. That's a good arrangement. Yes. Let me think. Look, carrots, beets, and more lettuce. Woo, Beverly. Carrots. That sounds nice. I planted carrots, and I don't know if they're going to be that big, but that's something to look forward to. Yeah, and the beets. All right. What about the rest of you? I'm looking forward to my summer squash pumpkins and all of my pumpkins. Yes, I planted in color like flowers. Yes, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Wow. Yeah, and oh, and potatoes in my grow bags. Woo, Beverly. Yum, 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 yum. That sounds so good. You're making me happy. Come on, who else? Kiki, you still there? Who else is still there? Who hasn't spoken up? Come on, what are you looking forward to in September? What are you going to harvest? What's going to come from your garden in September that's making you smile? Let me know. Let me know. Um, and also, what projects will you begin or end? What are you going to begin? What are you getting ready for? Harvesting everything. You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to apple picking. I'm looking forward to apple picking. I told my daughter, I said, we have to make sure that we go to the apple orchards, and we have to go to the apple orchards twice, like we did last year. And I am just waiting for those apples. My peaches came in, but they some kind of worm or disease got them. And I have a lot of peaches on the peach tree, but they're all infested with something. So I'm going to have to figure that out. but I know that I'm excited about going to the apple orchard. Yeah, the peaches, it's a shame. And I had sprayed them in the spring with dormancy oil, um, but I needed to spray them again. Um, I think they're under a tree that has these little worms, and I kept saying, I need to spray, I need to spray. But I didn't follow through with it, and I ended up suffering and not having any peaches to eat. But the peaches are there. They're about this size. They look good. They look like they would have been good if the worms hadn't gotten them first. Um, but I am looking forward to apple picking. Yes, I am. What are you looking forward to for September? Any projects? Anything that you're going to be doing special? So the worms fell down to the tree, down to the. Well, see, there's a tree that's above it. I think it's like an elm or a birch tree, and it had like little worms, and it seemed like the worms um, fell on that tree because that tree's like right, the peach tree's right underneath it, and I don't know how it happened, but I could see them, and it seemed like they attacked whatever it is that was on the birch tree, attacked the peach tree, and attacked the the peaches when they were developing. Yeah. But the peaches still are there, but I don't know. They have like black holes in them, and it looks like you could see the worms. I don't know. It's very discouraging. I think I just avoided it. Because I was discouraged by it. But I needed to spray it again, so that, and I didn't spray when I was supposed to. So that's something I'm going to have to do because my peaches want to grow, and the peach tree is willing to produce. It's just that it needs some help. So that's what I'm going to need to do with that. But anyway, I want to thank you all. Do you have any? Um, and I want to thank you all for coming and joining me today. And our time is just about up. But I'm so glad that we can grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Yes, so thank you so much for coming and joining me here on this last day of August. And get ready for September. Get ready, get ready, get ready for the harvest. I hope that you have the harvest that you're looking for, and that September will bring you a lot of joy in your garden as we grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, grow, Monica. Grow, grow, Rachel. Grow, grow, Sonia. Grow, grow, G-Mama grows. Grow, grow, city girl gardener. Grow, grow, Beverly. Grow, 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 grow together. Gardens are me. Grow, 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 grow together. Gardens are me. Grow, grow, Kiki. Grow, grow, Deborah. Grow, grow, tropical, black tropical homestead. Sheree. Yeah, Sheree. Sheree. In Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together. I don't see Rambo, but Rambo is usually with us. And our girl from Jamaica. Yes, thank you for growing with us here. And thank you for stopping in and bringing us a little of that Jamaican flavor. I'm trying to find your name. And I hope that I got everybody. Yes. Yard Foods, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah. It is so good to have you all stop in. And if you have not given me a thumbs up, what's keeping you back? Come on, hit that like button and hit the subscription, the subscribe bell. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, now's your time. Yes, because we have a lot more of this journey that we're going to be on. We have our harvesting, and I want to see what you've harvested. I have my squash, and there are more of it, and different kinds. Butternut squash, winter squash, patty beans, and pumpkins. Yes, all of my different types of pumpkins that I want to show you. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of Catherine's Garden and Home. And if you have a picture that you want to share, please send it. And I'm going to gather them together, put them on the website. But also, I'm going to try and see if I can put some of them on the community page too. So you can see your garden on my YouTube community page. All right, and thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the floral. Yes, Devon, City Girl Gardener, thank you, beautiful. I hope that you enjoyed the floral arrangement. Don't be afraid to cut your flowers. Make something beautiful. Have a blessed night, everyone. Be loved. Yes, Monica, I receive it. I receive the love. I receive it. Yes, come on, give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much for joining me. You made my night. You made me happy. Yeah, I look forward to these Wednesdays, by the way. And it makes me sad if I think that I can't make it. And I didn't think I was going to make it tonight. But I'm so glad that I'm here with you all and that I was able to make it because you all make it worthwhile. You make my heart happy. And I'm so glad to share my garden with you and also to have you share your experiences as well. Rachel, Monica, everybody, Sonia, thank you so much for being the moderator. I really appreciate you. You know I need you to help keep things flowing. So thank you so much. I do appreciate you very, very much. And Beverly, yes, my girl, Gardens Are Me. Thank you so much for coming and being with us. Yay! Yay to everybody. Woo! Well, we say bye-bye to August. Come on. Wait, bye-bye to August and say hello to September. It's coming. So I'll see you in September. Have a wonderful evening here. My sweet Sonia. Um, have a wonderful September. May you be blessed and receive everything, all of your wonderful harvest from the work that you have done, and all of the beauty and the joy that is coming in from coming to us in this next season. Yeah, we receive the next season with joy. Yay! We receive the next season. We say thank you for August, and we receive this next season with joy, with a happy heart. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Grow, 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 grow together. Bye. Catherine's Garden and Home.